Hi, and welcome to English 1302. I am Professor Marianne, and I will be guiding your journey through this course. 1302 builds on what you learned in 1301, except we are going to look specifically at argument and persuasion and the importance and significance of rhetoric in our lives. In your first essay, in fact, you will be exploring the way that you rhetorically present yourself. And so all throughout this, rhetoric will be emphasized over and over again. So it becomes really important to understand it. I would like to bring your attention to the left side. If you look at the menu and look at the simple syllabus, this is where you're going to find pertinent information, and this needs to be the first place you go after listening to this. I'm going to highlight pieces of the syllabus that I really want you to concentrate on, particularly the information about how to contact me. That is reiterated throughout the course. The student learning outcomes are connected to specific assignments that we will be doing. And so when we talk about those outcomes, demonstrate knowledge of individual and collaborative research processes, it's going to be understanding what we do individually, but also what other people do in order to research information and gather statistics and that type of thing. Develop ideas and synthesize primary and secondary sources. You will be writing papers where the sources and works cited all become incredibly important. You're going to be analyzing, interpreting, and evaluating a variety of texts through the database, but also not written text, but we're going to be looking at visual text. A lot of this course is going to look at how visual rhetoric works in our lives. And then to write in a style with clarity and apply the conventions of American edited English. So it always goes back to the fact that you have to understand that an academic and professional essay is different than what you would do in a Twitter post or in a text message to a friend. And so make sure that when you're producing any writing in this course, you are conscious of the fact that it's an English course and the expectation is for American edited English. The required text that we are using is part of Cengage. It's an e-text, and it's becoming rhetorical. You will find it very easy to access because in all the modules, the chapters that are assigned, you click on it, it's going to take you to a screen that says load in another window. You'll click on that and it's going to take you right to the text in the chapter that you want to read. Your required assignments and academic calendar are going to feed over into your to-do list. Any changes that occur will automatically change on that to-do list, and so you don't have to worry about being reminded of anything. Because this is an online course, changes probably will not occur like they would if we were closed because of storms. And so keep in mind that you really want to keep up with dates. Our assignments, basically, with the exception of the last week of class when the course ends on a Thursday, and the first week when we have a discussion that's introducing yourself, are always otherwise due Sunday nights at 11:59 p.m. There is consistency with that. So do not wait to the last minute. My expectation is that you are going to be motivated, that you are going to jump on assignments and not wait. Murphy's Law will kick in if you wait, and your time on your computer may be off from the time in Canvas, and so something will then end up being late. So any of your writing assignments, you get multiple attempts, and so you can load something, and if you need to make revisions and you want to upload the revised copy of that, you can do that. So waiting until 11:59 when something is due can be problematic. I will not, under any circumstance, accept an emailed essay or attached to an email. The expectation is everything goes through Canvas. Another expectation, because this is an online course, is that you are familiar with computers and how to upload from either Google or Word document. I am going to include information on how to do that step by step if you aren't familiar, but most of you should have done this in 1301, so that should not become a problem. Our methods of evaluation, you have 4 categories. The smallest category is actually the final exam, which is 10% of the final grade. You have 3 essays: the rhetorical self, the comparison of advertisements, and then the final argumentative essay, which is worth 30%, so 10% each. You will have a project that, and get ready to groan, you will be doing with other students. So it's a group project. And with that project, you will have a campaign kit, you will create a campaign brief, you will have a group presentation, and you will have a problem solution essay that you'll write individually. That whole category is worth 30%. So that's a major type of project that we're doing. But that project connects to outcomes that are required by the college and by my department. And so it becomes crucial that you complete that. If you do not participate and complete that assignment, you will not pass the class. So that's something that you want to keep in mind and remember. And then everything else, mind tap assignments, discussion posts that are graded, and other types of assignments make up the other 30%. All of that equals your final 100% of the course. I look forward to this journey, and if you have any questions, reach out with email. Keep in mind, I'm not a bot, so I can't respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to be reasonable. I try to respond as quickly as I can, but I do sleep sometimes. And so during that time, I'm not going to be responding to emails. Thank you very much, and welcome.